Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel Beyond the Card. Here we have the Optic 4-card booster, the Panini Prism that we opened up last time, and then a score pack. Again, this is going to be another episode of Beyond the Card Parallel Player Profile. Our last card we got was of Marshawn Lattimore. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please bear with me. I'm still learning this whole process. I got some better lighting coming in and things like that. And then I'm still learning how to edit. So just bear with me on that. Today we're going to open up this Optic Donruss football 4-card booster pack to see who we get and who we're going to do the profile on today. Never opened one of these before, so try not to tear the card or anything. Open this up like a caveman. Alright. Got Travis Kelce there on the front. Let's move these to the side. Did not open that right. Alright. So we see there we got Travis Kelce. And our first parallel is going to be Khalil Shakir. Shakir. Don't know if I'm saying that right. I guess I'll learn when I start editing the video. This is going to be our first. See who else we got. Another Bills, Jamal Charles. And then a kicker for the Saints, Blake Group. Alright, so that's going to be the subject of our player profile today. Khalil Shakir. Before we get started on the player profile, first we're going to talk a little bit about the card itself. This card is from the Donruss Optic set. This set dropped in January of 2026, but covers the 2025 NFL season. The Stars parallel, which we pulled here today, is one of the unnumbered parallels in the set. It has the blue star pattern running along the border. No serial number, which means we don't actually know how many of these exist, but it's obviously a little bit above the base Optic card, which that's what makes it a parallel, right? Khalil Shakir grew up in Murrieta, California. That's Southern California, a place that pumps out wide receivers. He was a 4-star recruit out of Vista Murrieta High School with offers from Arizona, Arizona State, UCLA, Washington State, and other schools. But he chose Boise State, not a Power 5 program, not a school with a national TV deal every week. Boise State in Idaho, famous for one thing most casual fans know about, the blue turf field. Was an unconventional choice for a kid with his talent, and this set the tone for everything that followed. At Boise State, Shakir was as consistent as they come. By his senior year in 2021, he put up 77 catches for 1,117 yards with 7 touchdowns, recording at least 65 receiving yards in every game that season. He finished 4th all-time in Boise State history in receiving yards. The scouts love this kid. Pro Football Focus called him a human highlight reel, and NFL Network's Lance Zierlein called him a coach's dream. Competitive, versatile, with elite character, he was projected to go in round 3 of the 2022 NFL Draft. The 2022 receiver draft was historically loaded. 6 wideouts went in the first round alone, and that was the most since 1967. 7 more went in round 2, and by the time the 5th round come around, Shakir was still sitting there. The Buffalo Bills didn't wait, though. They actually traded up in the 5th round, giving up an extra pick just to move up and grab him at 148th overall. So a 3rd-round talent taken in the 5th round, and that's a chip on your shoulder that just don't go away. When he got to the NFL, his first 2 seasons in Buffalo were pretty quiet. 10 catches as a rookie, 39 catches in year 2. And he was working in the shadow of Stefon Diggs, who was a 4-time Pro Bowler and one of the best receivers in football at the time. Shakir ran his routes, caught what came his way, and built trust with Josh Allen 1 rep at a time.
Guys, I mean, this is really his opportunity at tight end, and he's showing
3rd and 5, flings it, and he's got it! Shakir with his first NFL touchdown.
Then, in 2024, the Bills traded Diggs to Houston. Every other established receiver on that team was gone. Gabe Davis went to Jacksonville, the cupboard was empty, and Khalil Shakir entered that season as the only player on the Buffalo Bills roster who had ever caught a pass from Josh Allen. What did he do with that moment? Just 76 catches, 121 yards, 4 touchdowns, and led the Bills in receiving in nearly every category. He caught 76% of the passes that were thrown at him, which was 5th in the entire NFL. He produced nearly 600 yards after the catch, meaning defenders couldn't just tackle him when the ball arrived. And he went to the playoffs, making 6 catches in each of Buffalo's 3 postseason games. With Shakir as his primary target, Josh Allen won his first NFL MVP award that season. And in February of 2025, the Bills rewarded him with a 4-year extension worth up to $60 million. So the 5th-round pick, locked in through 2029, and the Bills GM Brandon Beane said about him, he's a true lunch pail guy. Doesn't say anything, just shows up every day. He's Mr. Dependable. Josh Allen put it even simpler. I freaking love him. This card captures a player at an interesting crossroads. He went from a 5th-round afterthought to the guy an MVP quarterback trusts the most. He never complained about his role. He never demanded targets. He never made any noise. He just worked. That's the story on this card. And that's why I'm going right beside my Marshawn Lattimore card I pulled in the last video.